LV, the hitmaker.
SHEABABY.
Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me get this off here real quick. My fault, my fault. All right, we there. Yeah, we back. My fault. Yeah, man, the internet was messed up, man. We back. We gonna start from the beginning. Let's get a little grabba in there. Can't lie. That grabba be hitting at night. Soon as I get home after a long, stressful night, I go straight to the room and I roll up that viola and I put a little bit of that grabba in it. I can't lie. That grabba be hitting just right. You know y'all be smoking that black bag, the hot grabba. That shit too hot to me. This grabba be hitting just right. I can't lie. It's just enough to spoon. The spoon give you a right kick. That's a fact. So go to your local smoke shop and go to the window and say, yo, give me that grabba. Give me that grabba. Yeah. That's a fact. All right, so let's start back where we left off at. This is where we was. The little girl, 13 years old. She's saying Diddy has picked her up from some VMA awards, took her to the after party. She said she started feeling woozy off the baby oil, the Coco Losos. Yeah. She started feeling woozy off the Coco Losos. Yeah, man. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't believe a lot of this stuff, B. I think it's a lot of lies. Yeah. Justin, what the hell is grabba? I mean, it is what it is, my dude. You know what it is. It's grabba. Look. You put it in the bud, you know what I mean? Grabba. Smoke that grabba. Nah, not the baby oil. It's grabba, Justin. Straight grabba. That's a fact. Nah, grabba's in all your local smoke shops, Justin. It's that simple. But let's get back. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. All right, so Diddy. Yeah, man, it's hard to believe all of this smoke, man. They got Diddy looking crazy now. Every day it gets worse for him, man. Is it bud or just tobacco? No, I gotta sell the product for them. This is why they got me. So I'm a push it for them. But after this, we staying on topic, Justin. They have the pre-rolls with the viola bud in it. See, look. Hold on. I don't even got no more of them. But they say viola on them. Let me see if I got one for you. Nah, I'm all out. I'm all out. That's why I tell them they want to give me boxes of the tobacco and 4 or 5 of the buds. Case, Wesley, we got to do better than that, my boy. We need more of the buds, less of the tobacco. Yeah. That's a fact. They want to see the bud. Yeah. Yeah, but they do have them with the bud. It's the violas mixed with the actual grabba. So that's what's good. So at least you get some gas in the actual pre-rolls, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Now, let's get back on topic. Dilla! Yeah! Oh, one more plug. I am the plug. Mike Tyson sent me his vape, too. Shout out to Mike Tyson. His vape is gassy. Oh, yeah, it's real over here. Yeah. It's real over here. All right, so let's get to it. So the diddler, they got him looking nasty work out here. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. I'm tight, too, because the last live, it was late. We had like 200-300 people in there, man. You know how the algorithms are. They ain't going to let me eat again like this. Pause. They're not going to let me eat again. And I can't stand Tampa. They suck. Yeah. Killed my money for the night. All the player props went through. They just didn't cover the spread. Bums. Nasty. So, yeah. So the diddler, man. Like I said, every day is something new with him. This 13-year-old girl thing is the worst. Yeah. This is the worst out of all of the things they try to put on this man, man. But we gonna go over some audio. But like I said before, I want to go back to this too. I think Diddy should snitch because the industry turned their back on him. Listen to this smoke right here. Diddy's telling these people it's about to go down tonight. We getting real freaky tonight. And tells them to take the kids and all the freaks stay. And they laughing. Look.
Later years, Diddy implemented a curfew for children.
The kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, but this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to.
I think he's a monster.
Let's bring that back again. Listen to the people laugh.
Later years, Diddy implemented a curfew for children.
The kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, but this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to.
I think he's a monster.
That's what I mean. That's why I said if he snitch, we can't be mad. Because y'all was fanned out to come hang out with the diddler, and now the diddler's in trouble. Now everybody turning their back. That's nasty. That's nasty what they did to the diddler. Yeah. The fake Diddy ain't pop up tonight neither. Look, everybody's rolling with Diddy. Look, Snoop, Everything's lovely. Look, everything's love. That's the diddler. Yeah. Everything is love. But you see this guy right here, right? This dude right here tells some nasty smoke. I ain't gonna hold you. He does his little research on the whole 13-year-old girl. We're gonna get to him in a few. Yeah. We're gonna get to him in a few. That's a fact. I want to talk a little bit more about the diddler for a minute, though, man. You know, it was. Hold on. Y'all still there? Yeah. Oh, it seems like we rocking still. Yeah. Okay, so Black Lou said, I love you, Diddy. Now, listen, it's not that we don't love Diddy. It's just that things keep coming out like this. How can you say you love Diddy when they, like, what happens if this is true? What happens if this is true? What can we say if this is true? Do we love Diddy if this is true? A 13-year-old kid? That's crazy. That's nasty. That's the worst out of everything that happened so far. 13-year-old kid? Listen, look. I can't make this up, y'all. I don't want to hear this neither. Yeah, baby. Look, while I roll up, I'm going to let y'all sit here and read this. Let's read. I can read, right? Crazy. Black Lou said he used to go to Diddy parties back in the day. Yeah. Now look, here goes the second part of it. Let's read. Dolores, what's poppin', Dolores? She wanted to shade babies. What's good, boo-boo? They got Diddy out there, nasty work.
Shea baby.
Look, there's more. Hold on. I'm just giving y'all the rundown. This gotta be fake, man. Ain't nothing, Dolores, saying what up to you too. This has gotta be fake. There's no way. There's no way, y'all. Look. It's crazy. Now, like I said before, you know, let's say if all this stuff is true. This man is bad business if this is all true. If this is all true, this man is bad business. But like I told y'all from the gate, remember I always said this from the morning show. A dude like me, I don't want to see Diddy go through all of this. You know why? Because it takes away, now we don't have no more goats. The goats are finished now. Diddy's like the last of the real hit makers.
Shea baby.
are destroying our culture and they are making us just take it in. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. This is Diddy. Yo, I remember, like I told y'all before, I remember when girls back in the 90s used to say, what do you think, you Diddy? You had the nerve to say that to niggas in New York? What you think, you Diddy? Boy, I wouldn't hear that. Look now. Y'all are all groupies. Y'all are all groupies. That's a fact. Now y'all turning y'all back on Diddy. What happened? Yeah. I just want to know what happened, bro. OTF BD, what's goody? That's a fact. Shout out to my man OTF BD. Yeah. It's all love, my boy. You be Locatina. What's good, boo boo? Locatina. Locatina. Yes, sir. Yeah. Locatina trying to get some of this, you know, straight up Diddy smoke late night, huh? I see you. All right, so let's get into this dude right here, man. You see this guy right here? This guy got the smoke. He did the research on the little young girl. Let's talk about it. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. He's a little sussy, but he's good. His info is good.
His streaming numbers, and a lot of people have been making conspiracy theories about a connection between Diddy and the now late Liam Payne. Well, the autopsy is now revealing, very similar to what Diddy has been accused of possessing when he was arrested by the SDNY, of pink powder being in his system when he allegedly threw himself off a balcony in Argentina.
What? Yeah. Hold on. Said throwing him off a balcony in Argentina? What is going on?
And so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss.
I told you he's a little sussy, but we're going to listen to this. Raphael Jr., what's good? This is nasty work. We definitely getting the nasty work t-shirts.
Diddy and other celebrities that have attended his white parties. But there have been some conspiracy theories recently about Liam Payne's passing and his involvement with Diddy.
I went over to say hello to P. Diddy, and Jay-Z was there, and Leonardo DiCaprio was sat at the far side.
I think you've dropped enough now.
We won't get into that, but we will talk about this similar connection because I think a lot of us never heard of pink powder or pink cocaine ever before. Well, now, according to this autopsy, this is what was found in Liam Payne's body when he died. Deadline says the toxicology test results indicate that Liam Payne had multiple drugs in his system at the time of his death last week, including, quote, pink cocaine as well as cocaine and crack. Pink cocaine is a recreational drug that includes ketamine, methamphetamine, MDMA, opioids.
That's crazy.
Or new psychoactive substances, according to the National Institute of Health. A partial autopsy report last week determined that the former One Direction singer died of, quote, multiple trauma and internal and external hemorrhage as the result of the fall from the balcony of his third-floor hotel room in the Palermo neighborhood of Buenos Aires, where he was staying. According to Deadline, they said that Payne's body will remain in Argentina until the autopsy is complete, according to ABC News, citing sources. As reported earlier, hotel staff raised the alarm that Payne's apparently erratic behavior moments before his death, 911 calls revealed. A receptionist at the Casa Palermo Hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina, notified police that Payne's life was in danger, according to a recording of the 2 emergency calls. The hotel alleged that Payne was intoxicated on drugs and alcohol and had been trashing his room at the time of the disturbance. Staff called for urgent assistance. But the first time for a lot of us ever hearing about this pink powder or pink cocaine was this Diddy situation, something that was a part of his freak-offs materials. And according to reports, when Diddy was arrested at the New York City Midtown Hotel, apparently they may have found pink powder in his room. Well, Diddy is back in the...
Let's hit them like buttons. Let's hit them like buttons.
Another lawsuit. But before we get to this lawsuit and the details of this lawsuit, Diddy, despite all of the backlash that he's received, it hasn't hurt his streaming numbers. New York Times says that in the 11 months since the singer Cassie accused Sean Combs in a lawsuit of SA and years of physical abuse, the mogul's once booming music career has largely fallen apart. His songs have vanished from radio playlists. He became a pariah at the Grammy Awards, where he once held court. And his business interests, including stakes in media network and popular liquor brand, have collapsed. At least 17 more lawsuits have been filed against Mr. Combs alleging misconduct, and last month he was indicted in New York on federal charges. As you know, Sean Diddy Combs has pled not guilty and is appealing his detention in a Brooklyn jail that's supposed to be held on his birthday, November 4th. But the New York Times says, but through it all, one part of Mr.
Damn, Diddy birthday, he gonna be in the jail? That's nasty.
even seen some growth. The popularity of his songs on streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music. They said over the last year, Mr. Combs, who's known as Diddy and Puff Daddy, faced a drumbeat of negative stories in the news media, like the raids on his homes by federal agents in March and a leaked security camera video in May that showed him brutally assaulting Cassie in a hotel from 2016. The number of people who followed him on Spotify has steadily grown. That figure has climbed from 1.5 million late last year to 1.8 million now, an increase of 15%.
Let's hit those like buttons and start getting nasty. I'm giving out free baby oil tonight.
They said recently the number of clicks of Mr. Combs' songs have shot up dramatically. In the week before his arrest,
Whoever hit that like button, get a free baby oil tonight.
2 million streams on services in the United States. In the weeks following, the figure rose about 50% to 4.8 million, according to Luminate, which supplies the data for Billboard's charts. In the most recent chart week, the number dipped a bit to 4.3 million. On social media, Mr. Combs' follower count has fluctuated depending on the platform, but support on TikTok.
That's crazy. Ever since I said that, the likes went up. Y'all want that baby oil? That's nasty.
1,000 uses. They remind us, it says, in the music business, this has become a popular phenomenon of the streaming era. A household name like R. Kelly, Marilyn Manson, or Michael Jackson come under harsh scrutiny over allegations of sexual misconduct and may temporarily suffer broader cultural marketplace, but maintains steady streaming numbers. According to George Howard, a professor at the Berklee College of Music, sees this as partly a function of curiosity, as casual listeners refresh their memories about an artist's work or to do their own homework in trying to understand the news. Clicking on a track is easy and free way to do that. If Tower Records were still around, we would not see people walking in there and paying $15 for a CD to satiate that curiosity. That's a good point. But there's an anonymity with streaming. It's the same human impulse as looking at a car wreck. They said nostalgia or headline-driven interest may count for recent bump in Mr. Combs' streaming numbers, but they can't explain the continued popularity of Mr. R. Kelly, who in 2022 and 2023 was sentenced to more than 30 years in prison for child S crimes, S trafficking, and racketeering. I will never understand that, but that gives a little glimmer as to why some of this might be happening. But as I told you before, Diddy's back in the headlines this week for another lawsuit. But this lawsuit, unlike some of the other lawsuits, we did mention one previous lawsuit that involved a 9-year-old boy. But
Wow.
This one is interesting because there is another unnamed celebrity, male celebrity, that participated, and apparently a female celebrity that watched.
I'm trying to tell you, I was getting nasty.
They said 5 new lawsuits accusing Diddy of SA have been filed by 2 men and 3 women, one of whom was 13 at the time that she claims that she was AR'd. None of the plaintiffs are identified by name, but they all accuse Combs of either SA or R'ing them in alleged incidents spanning from 2000 to 2022. The complaints, which have been obtained by people, were filed on Sunday, October 20th at the Southern District of New York. The lawsuits are just the latest filed against Combs, whose legal woes began mounting, as you know, last November when his ex, Cassie Ventura, accused him of sexual misconduct in a suit that was quickly settled. 24 hours, less than 24 hours. So a woman who was 13 years old in 2000 when the alleged incident occurred said that she had gotten entry into one of Combs' party at a residence in New York following the Video Music Awards. Upon arrival, she claims that she was asked to sign a non-disclosure agreement and was eventually drugged after being given a drink, according to the complaint. The accuser says that she was later approached by Combs, who had a, quote, crazed look in his eyes, who allegedly told her, "You are ready to party," the complaint alleges. The accuser, who is now in her mid-30s, claims that at the party, she was awed by an unnamed male celebrity while an unnamed female celebrity watched before.
That's crazy.
As well, according to the complaint.
I tried to tell you, our fam did his research right here.
Held alleged incidents in Las Vegas and Los Angeles. The other two female plaintiffs both claim that Combs awed them after drugging them.
Homeboy right here.
One of the two male accusers says that he was drugged and SA'd by both Combs and an unnamed celebrity, according to the complaint. The other male accuser says that Combs groped him at a Ciroc vodka party in Los Angeles. The latest plaintiffs accusing Combs are being represented by high-profile attorney Tony Busby. As you know, Tony Busby held a press conference claiming that he had 120 victims ready to come forward and file their own individual lawsuits. 25 of those 120 people included minors. So in a statement to People, this is what Diddy's attorneys have to say. The press conference and the 1-800 number that preceded today's barrage of filings were clear attempts to garner publicity. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full
I ain't gonna lie, it's looking like Diddy's done, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you.
of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs has never sexually anyone, adult, minor, or man or woman. As you know, we did a video
I feel you, Raphael. That's a fact.
regards to Diddy's legal situation, in regards to him seeking bail for a third time. He's appealing the denials that he has. That is supposed to happen on November 4th. However, one of the new information that we got from that is that there was new information that Diddy's legal team wanted to enter into court. So if you missed that video, be sure to check out that video that we did on that. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to all of this information.
All right, so I just let y'all hear the scoop. It's this simple. Fam did the research. It's this simple, man. It looked like Diddy is done. I mean, because they keep coming up with new stuff unless he got a snitch. I'm telling you. He ain't got no choice. He ain't got no choice. Black Love, you could get that at Diddy accused of raping a... This how you find it. There you go, Black Love. Black Love said Diddy so lucky he lived his dream? What do you mean, of making hits or racking up on the baby oils? Which one? I mean, not
SHEABABYTV.
Put us on. You know? Diddy definitely lived his life, but I'm hoping all this stuff is false. We don't want to see Diddy, you know, go out like that. That's crazy. He go out like that, that's going out sad. That's a fact. They just trying to R. Kelly him. That's a fact, big LV King. That's a fact. They definitely trying to R. Kelly him. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And I asked myself a year ago when this all started, I said, they ain't got nothing on Diddy. JFK, what it is, my boy. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the members. Yeah, but when all this started, I asked myself, is this really gonna happen? Nah, they ain't got nothing on Diddy. They ain't got nothing on him. Hitting them cheeks and those bank accounts, mad respect. Oh no. Black Lou, you talking crazy. Black Lou talking crazy tonight. Nah, man. Diddy did. He's nasty work out there if all these allegations is true. If they not, then, you know, it kind of remains the king, but I just want to know how much money is he going to have after this? Are they going to let him make hits again? Are they going to let him back in the game? Are people going to party again? Do all of the friends remain friends again? Do the Coco Losos taste the same anymore? Yeah. Pause. But for real, do the Coco Losos have the same kick anymore? I don't know. Yeah. Still millions, bro, millions. Black Lou, you said no matter he good, he's gonna have to be a one-woman man. I know. And you know what? He wins the case. He gets any woman he wants still. Yeah. These women are nasty work. They don't even care about that. They can let Diddy out tomorrow and a chick will wife him up tonight.
SHEABABY.
No matter what. You know these females ain't playing fair. They got their guards up. They like, yeah. At all times. Facts, JFK.
Dirty.
At all times, you know the women are like, so it's like, come on. Yeah. But not the ones going for that bag. That bag talk is something different. That back talk hit different. Always king of hip hop and the biggest freak parties. That's a fact. So you say no matter what, he the GOAT. You say it. Even if he did this to a 13-year-old girl, you say he the GOAT still? I just need to know. I mean, R. Kelly still got you still got to put that all in the bed if you want to have a good night with a chick. So I feel like, yeah. Why not?
SHEABABY.
Why not? Just had some bomb-ass wings. Stop Rick Ross. That's a fact. Future T, what's poppin'?
SHEABABY.
All love, my boy. Yeah. We were talking this Diddy smoke right here. They say Diddy was accused of a 13-year-old chick. That's crazy. That's nasty. How about this nasty one?
To bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. I don't want to focus on the ages of these victims. When you talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual.
9 years old, that's crazy.
We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of. The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct. We now represent 120 individuals.
Now, they saying there's 120 people that's coming out nasty work against this man. That's nasty, dude. I think these dudes is lying. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. It's too much nasty work. It's way too much. Come on, man. 120? 30 years later?
SHEABABY.
Broski said he did nothing wrong. He just had a good old-fashioned Diddy party, right? Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Good old-fashioned puff party. Like, look, my boy, I'm glad you said that. We was playing this earlier.
Later years, Diddy implemented a curfew for children.
The kids have like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, but this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to.
I think he's a monster.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's a lot, man. That's a lot on Diddy, B. Shit, I would have went if I had the chance. Broski said you would have been in the building if you had that shot. Getting Coco Loso and all that, baby oil. Baby oil in the car. all in the crib with the baby oil? I feel you, bro.
Yeah, shake, baby.
Why not? Because, you know, you don't have to let him, like, you just don't have to, long as you don't drink the baby oil, the Coco Losos, you could party with Diddy. When he pass you the drink, you do one of these. You know what I mean? You do one of those. Yeah. That's it. Nah, Diddy, I'm good. Hey, yo, Playboy, you want to drink some of this Coco Losos? Nah, Diddy, I'm good, my dude. And don't forget, like we said earlier this morning, you can't even hear in Diddy's crib. Because remember what the girl said. Soon as you walk, okay, they give you the white shoes, right? Soon as they give you the white shoes, right? Soon as they give you the white shoes, right? You go in the house. They said it's so loud in the house you can't hear nothing. They got the techno playing. Remember that? We talked about that today. They got the techno playing. So Diddy's like, here, Playboy, you can't even hear him. What? What are you saying, Diddy? I can't hear you. He's like, Diddy, I'm good. Like that.
Shake, baby.
Yeah. It's that simple. Nah, Diddy, I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm going to smoke this vape and smoke this gas all night. Good. You know what I mean? That's it. Heck Tech, what's good? Diddy, I'm good. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard. Yeah, because heck, they saying that they can still go to a Diddy party. Bro, you should hook up on that LV either. Nah, my dude. Yeah, but I don't fuck with the white, my man. That's not my thing.
Shake, baby.
Yeah. That's not my thing, my boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like blowing the gas.
Shake, baby.
Yeah. I'ma let y'all rock with that. This nigga said he wanted me to go skiing. Come on, my dude. Bro, you should hook on that. I'ma still pull up on Diddy, don't believe that. Yo, broski, I mean, if that's what you want to do, until they prove this man innocent, I'm good on all that, because the worst thing that we heard, right? You want me to play that for you? Let me know. I'll play that for you. You heard what Shorty said. Shorty said Diddy made her put baby oil on, and the nigga ran back like 20 yards and ran full speed and slid up her, like tried to slide his, you know what, in her. You want me to go to that? They gotta be lies. What type of mind could a person have that? Baby oil a chick down and you run full speed and slip and slide on her. What type of shit is that? Come on, man.
Yeah, shake, baby.
There's a lot of lies, man. There's a lot of lies. Like the Cassie thing. Okay, boom. He can't escape that lie. But come on, man. Lil Rod said Diddy jerked him off in the studio. Then you got Gushmash said he go to the parties. He said, those is my niggas. Those is my niggas. That's what he said. Orlando Brown, you know what he said. He said he been told y'all about Diddy. I pull that up for y'all. Orlando Brown said he been partying with Diddy. That's a fact. I got Orlando Brown in here. Let me see where he at. Don't let me go pull up Orlando Brown on y'all. Let's not do that. Oh, you want the Orlando Brown smoke? Okay. Let me find it. Because he definitely said that. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Y'all got me turned up right now. I gotta get Orlando Brown back in the mix. We left him alone for a couple of days. He's been wilding on the internet. I just ain't bring him back yet. Hold on. Y'all just talk my man up. He talking that smoke on the internet. Where's Orlando Brown at? Here you go. I got him. This is where he said he told y'all.
To where, you know, the human anatomy is starting to wake up and align itself with the frontal lobe. So when you say something, it'll manifest. When you say something, you know, and a person is able to look at it and it starts manifesting, it's been there the whole time. But it may take that one person to be able to snap that finger or say that word or bring to the attention of the people what needs to be brought to the attention of the people. And that's exactly what the Lord allowed me to do with my gift of sight. I pray for his knowledge, his wisdom, his know-how, his peace, and his sight. And I'm not really worried about, and I haven't been, and I never will be ever worried about people's opinions and apologies. It's now that we know, let's go to work. Now that we know we're held accountable. Now that we know we have to take accountability for it and you know, stay above reproach.
You seem pretty sharp today. I mean, going off other interviews in the past, sometimes you would be high.
Okay, so
sometimes you would
like
be.
I said, Orlando Brown is one of them dudes that definitely was partying with Diddy. He said this. He said those is my niggas. Those is my niggas. I'm just telling y'all what he said. He said Diddy was his dude. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know? And do we got to go back to Shorty? Let's go back to Shorty again.
Because by me being so
This is the
spiritual
girl
and
that
tapped
went to
in,
the
I
crib.
know when something is not right. I'm not judging, but I just don't want to be a part of it because how am I going to get out of this shit? Like, I'm already here, and then I heard conversations or whatever, and then P. Diddy was like, that's the one that I want. I want her. So now I feel like, you know, they plotting on me like, did you bring me here on purpose? Like, is this the, you know, producer you was talking about? And I came here specifically with the Prince to rub elbows with people, to network for the music week. But then I put two and two together like, the Prince have been saying your life is never going to be the same. You're going to be happy. Somebody's expecting you. And I just feel like that was the time that I was going to get sex trafficked or, you know, drugged or something like that. And then they kept trying to make me, like, I've been around celebrities before. If a rapper wants you or somebody wants you, they're not going to do it. They're going to send somebody else to do it. So if a waitress is coming or another girl or a pretty girl or a guy, they'll sick somebody on you. Like, take this drink, do this, do that. And then you just feel eyes on you, like watching to see if you're going to do it, when you're going to.
Now, I can't lie. Shorty looked like she got the baby oil on now. I'm just going to keep it real with you. She was definitely glowing. You know what I mean? She definitely got the look. Now, I'm going to tell you, by looking at her, Diddy definitely was trying to get her in the crib. Let's be honest, man. You know what I mean? Why are we going to sit here and play games? She definitely got the look like, you know, she deserves to be in the crib. And my fault, y'all. I didn't have none of this up tonight. I just noticed it. Hold on. There we go. My fault, y'all. But yeah, I'm dead serious, man. She definitely looked like he wanted her to go to the crib. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She definitely looks like that. So now, Diddy, if I'm Diddy right now,
What it is, baby.
If I'm Diddy right now, definitely free Young Thug. That's a fact.
Say, baby.
Let's hit them like buttons too. But yeah, like I said, if I'm Diddy right now, right? I don't know. I feel like I might have to tell on people because this is not the street game. This is the nasty freak game. This ain't the street game. This is the freak game. You know what I mean? Nobody said you can't snitch in the freak game. This is the freak game. You know what I mean? This ain't the street game. This is the freak game. You know what I mean?
What it is, baby.
I feel like Diddy gonna have to do what he gotta do. He gotta do what he gotta do, man. Everybody was laughing and playing. Yeah, Diddy, can I come over? Diddy, don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget to call me, P. Diddy. Remember all of them niggas? Remember all them dudes? All them dudes exist still. They low and they quiet right now. Nah, Chino, she did look. Yeah, let's bring her back, right? They wildin'. She looked very oilied up. She looked ready. She got to, I ain't gonna lie, she got to put the white shoes on too. I'm going to give her the white shoes. She could get the white shoes. We give her the white shoes.
By me being so spiritual and tapped in, I know when something is not right. I'm not judging, but I just don't want to be a part of it because how am I going to get out of this shit? Like, I'm already here. And then I heard conversations or whatever. And then P. Diddy was like, that's the one that I want. I want her. So now I feel like, you know, they plotting on me. Like, did you bring me here on purpose? Like, is this the, you know, producer you was talking about? And I came here specifically with the Prince to rub elbows with people, to network for.
That's what I'm saying. Shorty definitely looked like they wanted her in the crib. That's it. You know what I mean? And don't forget about this dude right here. We talked about him last week. This is the guy that said he worked for Diddy, remember? Another nigga coming
that we
out.
all had because Jay-Z wouldn't give us a quote. And because Jay-Z, and it was weird also because when I came into contact with one of the producers of Ponder Replay, he was like saying that there was a thing, you know, between them. And
you see what I'm saying? How many of these dudes are going to come out against Diddy? Diddy going to have no choice because they all feel like, it's starting to feel like, yo, it's cool. All jokes are on Diddy.
SHEABABYTV.
All jokes are on Diddy. Don't y'all know Diddy? I ain't gonna laugh, for the past 30 years, Diddy been getting the last laugh, even from the rappers that got on his nerves. He got niggas out the way. Don't y'all know, you see him right here? They said Diddy get niggas out the way. Yeah. They got him locked up. He can't get nobody out the way right here. They don't even let him use the phone, and they got him butt naked in the cell. It is lights out. Yeah. It is lights out. Diddy got a snitch. He ain't got no choice. I'm telling you. All these people done turned on Diddy. He only have no choice. Let's talk about it. So y'all talking about jokes? He's texting me too. Jokes, I know you in there too. I know you in the chat. You a Diddy. Cause I see the trolling. Yeah. He in there. Cause that's how you know to text us. Come on. He honestly like that. That's what y'all saying? There's a lot of DNA that's gonna try to dig up. I know, that's what I'm saying. Diddy was doing slip and slide with chicks. Shorty's like, check my stomach out. I got the rug burns. Yeah. It's crazy out there. Hold on, y'all want me to play that for you? We could go there. Cause look, okay, let's go there. Let me pull that up for, I think this is it right here. Listen to this.
And is it a possibility that, you know, prosecutors don't necessarily want to go to trial? It's time consuming. It's expensive. It's the issue of having these accusers to get up on the stand, relive what they have to say. It's a painful experience. I'm sure they would like to avoid trial, but would there ever be a situation where he gets minimal prison time? I guess the question is, what's the minimum that a plea deal would look like in terms of prison time?
With a case like this, unless something were to seriously go wrong with the prosecution's case or evidence, I don't see them making any offer that would not involve the sex trafficking charge, which would have the minimum of 15 years. I just think it's highly unlikely that that would happen in a case, certainly one like this, where new victims are kind of coming out of the woodwork every day. There's so much publicity regarding the case. I think something would seriously have to be problematic about their evidence for them to offer something less than that.
That's significant.
Okay. So, you heard what she said. They looking at giving him the least 15 years. So that's crazy. Diddy can't do another 15 days from today. Okay? Remember I said this. Nobody wants to be in this, especially if you're a guy like Puff Daddy's, you know, on Puff Daddy's level. Come on, let's keep it real, man. That's Diddy. He's used to eating caviar fish sticks. Yeah. He's used to eating caviar fish sticks. You heard what Tony Yayo said. Life done changed for him. He's eating caviar fish sticks.
SHEABABYTV.
Let's talk about it. Yeah. You know, that money's different. You know, with your dinner, you drinking Cristal just because you want a little buzz. Now, Mr. Bentley, go get me a cup of Kool-Aid. Yeah. That's the life them dudes is living. You heard what they were saying. They were saying people in the office that work with them was even coming out and saying like, yo, there was time, like, come noontime, Diddy got a girl come in and get some head. That's crazy. Now, I ain't gonna lie, SHEABABY be going through the moments like that, but I'm a leader office. I'm a have, you know, meet me on 37th and 6th. I'm gonna be low. I'm at a tense up. Make sure you sneak in the car and nobody sees you. All right, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Diddy got niggas coming to the office. That's crazy. You feel me? Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Like, I don't understand. You know, if you want to play like that, right? And you got girls coming to the office, giving you head at noontime, doing all of this, why go in the office? Why have 100 people in the crib? That's where he went wrong. He didn't do nothing low. He was out in the open with things. He's out in the open with things. I don't see why. Yeah. Now just imagine, Diddy take the cameras out the crib, have these little freak-offs with like 4 or 5 of his friends. He's doing these at big mansion house parties with hundreds of people there. You heard what this random booger right here say, even though she's glowing and the body's nice, and I know all y'all want her to open her legs just a little bit more, but she wasn't gonna do that. She's a professional. She know how to sit.
So he ended up telling me, like, when we went to Club Live, he was like, guess where we're going tonight? I'm like, where? He's like, to P. Diddy's house. I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, that's crazy because I hear a lot about P. Diddy, and I'm like, his house for what? Like, to go sing? He's like, no, he's throwing this wild party, da-da-da. I'm like, oh, okay. So we went from Club Live. It ended at like, the clubs end at like 3 or 4 and not 2, like how out here is. So we waited around the mansion, the Prince's mansion, for about an hour. And then as soon as 6:30 hit, we went. We all got in the car, like a big Uber. And me and all the other girls. Now, mind you, I'm the only black girl. So I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm about to meet P. Diddy. Oh, you know, like, I'm probably going to have to sing for him. Da-da-da. And I just tried to, like, keep my composure. So we get there, and that's when stuff got weird. And that's why they lock up our phones, because they know what we see in there, you know, it's he can get in trouble, like right now. So basically, so we arrived, security guard patted us down.
All right, so shorty with the glow, we gonna call her Glow from here on out. Her name is Glow Glow. Glow Glow, right? Shorty Glow Glow, right? Huh? I don't think she's lying, because she never said Diddy drugged her. She said Diddy was trying to. Shorty Glow Glow said that he was trying to drug her. Remember she said he gave her the white shoes? He ran up on her, he said, why aren't you in the house yet? And she said, what do you mean? I gave you the white shoes, remember? And then she said she went into the house, and that's when she saw little midgets walking around butt naked. Remember she said that? Y'all want to hear the whole interview? Let's get to it. We gonna get to it. Hold on. We lit tonight. Fuck. We up tonight. Tones in there. LV's cooking. It's up tonight. Let's get it going. We gonna go to Shorty's interview. I'm gonna prove you it's not cap. Shorty said she walked in the crib. She walked in the crib, and when she walked in the crib, she saw little midgets butt naked walking around doing crazy stuff to people. And she saw the dude that brought her there, which was a guy. He was like giving like a guy standing next to Diddy a hand job. We're gonna go to all of this. Hold on. There's another one out there. Let's listen to this other guy first. There's a producer that's out there saying, I slept in Diddy's house. I saw some crazy rituals. Okay, we're going to go to that next. Hold on. We need to pull up that girl first. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I know where to find it. I got it on my channel. I got y'all. Hold on. We are definitely lit. I do have it right here. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here we go.
Together that this Prince knew P. Diddy as
When you
the
say
producer.
a prince, prince of what?
He was a Arabian prince.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
and he really was a prince for real. But I wasn't worried about him being a prince. I was worried about who he actually knew. So when he invited me to, he met me. He said, "I want to invite you tomorrow to Music Ultra Week, whatever." And it's like an event, Ultra Music Week. It's like an event for like 2 weeks where people party, including P. Diddy. And they party at Club Live. They party at like just in South Beach, Star Island, like where P. Diddy stays or throw his freak offs at.
All right, this is the girl that said Diddy tried to lure her in the house and drug her up. Let's talk about it.
Because I was there for 2 weeks. And I knew it was something fishy. He kept saying, I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise for you. I'm like, but I'm only supposed to stay for 2 weeks, and I'm here longer than 2 weeks. And it was almost a month. It was basically a month by then. And he was like, no, because I just want you to meet one special person. So he ended up telling me, like, when we went to Club Live, he was like, guess where we're going tonight? I'm like, where? He's like, to P. Diddy's house. I'm like, oh.
Let's hit them like buttons.
I'm like, that's crazy because I hear a lot about P. Diddy, and I'm like, his house for what? Like, to go sing? He's like, no, he's throwing this wild party, da-da-da. I'm like, oh, okay. So we went from Club Live. It ended at like, the clubs end at like 3 or 4 and not 2, like how out here is. So we waited around the mansion, the Prince's mansion, for about an hour. And then as soon as 6:30 hit, we
hit them like buttons. Hit them like buttons.
A big Uber.
There's some good smoke tonight. Let's talk about it.
Other girls. Now, mind you, I'm the only black girl. So I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm about to meet P. Diddy. Oh, you know, like, I'm probably going to have to sing for him. Da-da-da. And I just tried to, like, keep my composure. So we get there, and that's when stuff got weird. And that's why they lock up our phones, because they know what we see in there, you know, it's he can get in trouble, like right now. So basically, we arrived, security guard patted us down. They put our phone in this little bubble case. So the bubble case is closed. They can't get unlocked until we walk out. So as we're in there, the only way of us taking any type of pictures is if we get in the photo booth. He has like a Team Love photo booth or whatever. Take like 4 pictures. So I, got pictures. I still got everything in my Snap too, like of the photos,
Crazy.
everything. That's all you could get. So I'm walking around or whatever. So one of his sons, I'm not gonna tell you which one, but it was like recruiting like whoever they wanted to go inside the house, because the freak off is inside the house and in the backyard. So you have the pool, and they're playing loud house music, like Mark. The house music.
Remember I was telling you?
Because it's like a rave or something. Dun, 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 and it's real loud. So you can't really see nothing, but you're seeing everybody like walking around, drunk, hopping around. It's still 7 a.m.
Baby, don't
so the
hurt
sun is
me.
like coming up.
Don't
and
hurt me.
People
No
are
more.
walking around naked, period. Let's get into it. They're walking around naked already. And they're in the pool, skinny dipping. And they're drinking mimosas in the pool, but then it's like a waitress walking around giving people drinks, just passing people drinks, and people are just taking them. Me, I don't drink like that, but I'm like an occasional drinker. Like I'll drink if we're partying or whatever, just for that occasion. So, because people are going to keep saying, drink, drink, drink. But I didn't take a drink yet. But I just had it in my hand. So one of the sons seen me walking. Mind you, I'm with other girls, but we split up. So I was walking with one girl. She's a Puerto Rican girl. So P. Diddy's son was like, you. Or her. And then he was like, no, you. Come here. So I went to him, and he gave me some shoes. So these shoes was like some...
Okay, these are the white shoes I'm telling y'all about.
And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with these? He was like, go in the house with these. He was like, everybody who gets these shoes, you get to go in the house. But I'm thinking you could just go in the house if you want to, but everybody can't go in the house. They're literally selectively picking who they want. So I'm like, well, what about my friend? He was like, no, only you. I'm like,
Rico Dubs, what's goody?
Shoes. I'm walking around. I'm a good loyal friend. I'm not going to go inside a house where they say my friend can't go. So we just walking around mingling. But we tripping out, looking at everybody like they off everything smoking and jumping around like hooligans. And so I seen P. Diddy or whatever, and I seen him with the Prince. I'm not going to say what he was doing, but something really, I get real nervous. Something real crazy, because I don't like to really expose people. I could talk about me, but when it's about, like me, my family, because it's us. But when it's other people, bro, doing something real sexual, that's all I'm going to say.
I try to tell y'all, Prince was giving Diddy top.
And get turned on, okay? So he's doing something with himself. And I'm like, girl, do you see him? She's like, yes. But mind you, we're screaming like, girl, do you see him? Oh my God. Because of the music. And I'm just like, whatever. Then he starts to act like really obnoxious, like, I'm the king of the world, jumping around, doing all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's regular P. Diddy shit. But what got me was how he walked up to me and was like, why are you not in the house? And I'm like, what do you mean? He like, how are you enjoying my house? So we had a little talk or whatever. He started talking about all these things. Oh, yeah, you're the one that, I seen was telling me about the Prince. He's like, oh, yeah, it's very nice to meet you. Like, your life is not going to be the same, da-da-da-da. We started talking about going to Cuba. Are you going to Cuba with us? I'm like, what? And that's the thing. I didn't really know about this. So this is when I start asking around or whatever. I said that in the last interview. But to get to the point, I ended up going in the house because he was on me, like, go in that house. I'm like, okay. And then the person that he was dating at that time, we're not going to say her name, but we all know, she came and was like looking at him like, what are you doing? Because he was talking to me for too long. So she came to like rub on his shoulders or whatever, and he just pushed her. And I'm looking like real uncomfortable, like, oh, I know what this is about. I don't want to be in the middle of there, whatever. So that's what made me go into the house, because I'm like, okay, let me just go in the house. So I told my friend, like, wait right here, girl, let me just put on these shoes, see what this house is about. Walk up in there. I don't judge people, because at the time I was just smoking weed. But you know when people are out of their mind, and you know when people... you know what you don't want to be a part of. And it's just like, I'm seeing stuff that you see on the movies. This corner, this got going on. This corner, they over here doing this. This corner, they over there having sex. This corner, I'm just going to say, because I don't know what I can say, because I'm not trying to be incriminating myself, but they were dressed up like little Harajuku Barbies.
Like what?
Little people, okay? We're not going to say what type of little people, but like a fetish. And I'm looking like, what are they doing here?
I try to tell you.
Little red lip.
Okay, so let's stop it right there. I told you. So she went into the crib. He gave her the shoes. She was willing to go in the house. She was willing. I'll go in. She want to see what's going on in there. That's like what my man was saying earlier. He said he's going in the crib. He said he's going to party. That's what he said. So, okay, we go in the house. She see what's going on. You got the midgets walking around. The Arabian prince is beating Diddy off, giving him top or something.
What it is, baby.
That's what she said. Yeah. She sees the midgets walking around butt naked. It's crazy in there. Do we believe this story? Raphael, what's goody, my dude? That's right with the double up. Facts. Sharice Brewster said, oh, wow. Harlem Romeo, what's goody? That's what I'm saying. Do we believe these stories? Midgets walking around butt naked, having sex in the corner with dudes? The son, she said, walking around swinging butt naked? That's crazy.
What it is, baby.
Then she said, they grabbed her up and said, what are you doing outside? Didn't I give you the shoes? Go inside.
SHEABABY.
It's nasty out there. I don't know. I think all this stuff is lies, B. It's hard to believe. I don't see Diddy being that's not smart the way he was moving. Like, it's okay to be a freak, but you be a freak on a low. Freak. Yeah. Freak. Be on the low.
SHEABABY.
Yeah, man. You know, when you want to catch somebody creeping, you don't catch them creeping at 12 in the afternoon. It's just smut hours. You catch them at the gas station 3 in the morning. It's just smut hours. Catch them up at late night at the light 4 in the morning. Smut hours. Yeah. You know what I mean? Diddy smutting at noontime. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know she did it. Mr. Jerry 101, what's goody? Yeah. Yeah, man, it's nasty, man. But yeah, I'll be up 10 o'clock in the morning show, more smoke. We back in the mix. All right? Before we leave, let's get some more grabba in there for the people that came in late, and then we out of here. Can't lie. That grabba be hitting that night. Soon as I get home after a long, stressful night, I go straight to the room and I roll up that viola and I put a little bit of that grabba in it. I can't lie. That grabba be hitting just right. You know y'all be smoking that black bag, the hot grabba. That shit too hot to me. This grabba be hitting just right. I can't lie.